Hi everybody.
Hi! Good morning and welcome to our Facebook launch. This is a really exciting one. I love this. We are launching our range of strong women. So thank you very much for joining us. I'm going to be showing you some stamps, stencil and a really special item which will be our brand new canvas bag as well. So I'm really excited to bring this to you. Thank you so much for joining us. So as you can see, Alfie has put up some special bundles there for you as well. So bear those in mind when you're shopping. So if you wanted all that we're going to show you today, you can get them for the show price of £56. Oh, that's a good deal. That's what, £12–13 off?
Yeah, £12.96.
£12.96 off, that's good. Or if you want all the stamps, you can get those for £32. But obviously, just buy for your budget and just pick and choose whatever you want. I am going to do a couple of demos as well. Well, I've prepared two, so let's hope that I can fit those in as well. So thank you very much, Teresa, nice to see you, always first in the morning. Wendy Wallace, hi darling, thank you very much for your samples. The samples are gorgeous, so thank you to all the DT, the design team who have done those for us. Thank you very much. Bridget, hi darling, nice to see you. Thank you very much for joining us, and thank you very much for all of your really kind comments about us moving to Hobby Maker as well. I mean, I have to say thank you to Hochanda, because we were with them for such a long time, right from day one, and I know that some of their staff have moved on to other adventures, but I just want to say thank you very much to all the guys at Hochanda, you know, the producers and directors and everybody, because, you know, we did have a great time. It was just time for a new adventure. So thank you very much. Ella's just popped in to say hello. Hi Ella, say hello.
Hi.
She's shy today, she doesn't want to come on camera. Anyway, thank you very much to Hochanda, and we are looking forward to Hobby Maker. So without further ado, shall we have a look at our brand new launch of Strong Women? Okay, bye Ella. Come along with me over this way. So, let me just move those out of the way. I'm just going to bring this down a little bit closer actually. So just bear with me while I just alter this. There we go. There, you can see her so much better. Oh, isn't she lovely? So this one is a stamp. So I'm going to do the stamps first. You can tell that I love them already because I've been using them. So this is actually designed by our good friend Mike Deakin, and I think she is beautiful. But I love the sassy, just no, not today, words that we've got on there, and I think she is just beautiful. A good size as well, much bigger than it shows on the laminate. So let's have a look here at how big she measures up. So that's about 11 centimeters tall, which is just gorgeous. She is just so beautiful. Right, let's have a look at some samples, shall we? So I did this the other day, a journal page, because I was just so inspired by her. Let me just put that like that so that, oh, there's the lighting. There we go. So I did a journal page just with some scraps of paper that I had lying around, nothing too special. Slapped it on with some Slap It On and coloured her in with some of our paints. I actually used this one here. Here we go. So Artist Matte Fair. And then, oh, we've got some gorgeous ones by the design team. This is by Leslie Blaymire. Isn't that beautiful? Simple, elegant, gorgeous. And it looks best on this super smooth card, actually. So beautifully stamped there. I love this. This is gorgeous. And then we've got one by Lorna. I love the way that she's actually used some of our floral stamps just to give her a lovely headdress, and it's beautiful. A little bit of watercolouring in the background there, bit of texture and layering.
That's gorgeous, really nice, Lorna. And then our Mike has done one for us as well. So I think this is just gorgeous. Nice bit of, this is a bit of grey board and some lovely layering there. Really simple colouring. Thanks, Mike, that's gorgeous. Really beautiful. Then we have our Wendy. Wendy's done some beautiful layering here. Some stenciling with some true grit. I love the texture on that. And some layering with some papers and sari silk. And I love the fact that she's actually used some, this looks like our Vivid Sprays actually in the background. And I bet it is actually, because she does tell me, yeah, Paint Fair Rouge, Burnt Sienna, Warm Tea, Versafine, Acorn Stamping,
Top
line, Capture Moonbeam and Drop of Golden Sun. Beautiful. Thank you very much. So there she is. She is called Not Today by Mike Deakin, and that is the first of our 3 stamps today. So she is just stunning. Right, so next we have, let me just move these out of the way. There we go. So we're going to go with Florence. Look at Florence. Isn't she beautiful? I just love the flowers in her hair. Absolutely gorgeous. So, and I love, I love this. Friday is my second favourite F word. Yeah, definitely. Sorry, she's a little bit mucky actually. Let me give her a wipe. That's me playing with her and stamping and having a lovely time with it. So she is a little bit bigger than
she should be exactly the same size unless it says on the laminate.
It says on the laminate 90% of stamp size. So she is 10.5 centimetres by just shy about 7.5 centimetres. Gorgeous size. Look at the detail you get. I just love her freckles. Isn't she beautiful? And Lorna agrees. Look at that. Such a simple card. Absolutely gorgeous. Just simply stamped onto book paper and a little bit of colour on there. She's actually used the Just No Not Today from the other stamp. And then we've got a nice bit of rice paper from Wendy. So this is rice paper in the background wrapped around a piece of card, and she's actually put up on a little bit of foam tabs there. Beautifully coloured, really gorgeous. And then we've got a fantastic piece by Leslie Blameyer, and she's actually done a lovely canvas here. Look at that. Isn't she gorgeous? And she's done all of these beautiful flowers and texture, and oh, I even love that. Isn't she lovely? So that's our Florence there. And then finally, our final one for today is Flora. She's just so gorgeous. This is Ella's favourite. And the wording on here is, I don't have ducks in a row, I have squirrels and they're everywhere. Which is so much like me. Oh, look at her little freckles as well. And the flowers in her hair look so beautiful. I just think she is just absolutely gorgeous. So let's have a look. So Wendy's done me a beautiful tag there. Happiness Blooms from Within. And there, oh, I love this. This is actually a giant playing card from Lorna. And thanks, Lorna, for putting your name on the back. Appreciate that. And I love the way that she's actually decoupaged all these pieces of, I love this. This is a nice piece here. Beautiful colouring and just like I do, a little bit of stamping and clear embossing powder helps with the colouring in. It keeps the colours in the right place for you. But that is beautiful. Lovely idea, that. I really like that. And then we've got a gorgeous piece by Leslie. Oh, look at that. That's just so elegant and simple and just beautiful. This is a little stamp that we've got. Gosh, I can't remember the name of that. So let me just turn this over. Stamped with, doesn't say. Distress ink, stamped with Versafine Claire, Distress Oxide, Emulate Flora White Jelly Roll. But whatever, it's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. I love her. So those are our 3 fantastic, strong women. So we have Flora, we have Florence, and we also have Not Today. Are they just gorgeous or what? I'm absolutely thrilled to bits with these, and I'm already loving playing with these. Right, and then we also have a stencil to go with them. So let me just get a piece of black card for you. There we go. So this is a nice big stencil. This is the 8.5 by 5.5, isn't it, Alfie?
8 by 5.
8 by 5. I always get that measurement wrong, but love this. I haven't actually used this yet, so that is a real treat. I think that is just such a brilliant background stencil. You can also emboss with this through any of your die cutting machines, because it's a nice thick mylar as well, so that actually comes up really well. All you need to do is just use a nice chunky card, give it a slight spray with water, layer it up and put it through your die cutting machine, and then you'll get a beautiful embossed piece as well. So gorgeous, beautiful stencil, that cold fleur-de-lis, surprisingly enough. And then so we have our brand new canvas bag. Here we go. Wow, I'm just going to take this up a little bit. Excuse me while the camera moves, I beg your pardon. This is such a beautiful image. I'm thrilled to bits with this. It turned out so well, and it's indigo blue. Love to create 2024 because our bags are so collectible, and this is a really thick canvas as well.
12 ounces.
It's a 12 ounce. Yeah, well, that doesn't mean anything, a 12 ounce canvas, does it? Basically, it's really nice and thick and chunky. You know me, I like a good quality product, so I had to go for the best. It has got a gusset, so you can put plenty in. I actually stuffed mine loads of craft stuff to play with when we went away in our caravan. It's got a long handle as well, so it will go over your shoulder, and it's just beautiful. Now, what I've done in a class for my retreat, and I will be bringing it to you online as well. I know mine is dirty, I know, because I've been using it every day, but I have actually painted mine. Okay, so look how amazing that looks with any of our indigo blue paints. You can do this. I have actually used the translucents because then it doesn't cover up any of the line work at all, and it's so easy to do. But I will be bringing you an online class for that. But isn't she absolutely gorgeous? I just love it. I know mine is a bit mucky, but you know, that's what happens when you actually use a bag.
It is washable though.
It is washable, yes, absolutely. Yeah, who washes bags? Come on, really. I don't, but you might want to do that. Okay, so how much is this on its own, Alfie? £25?
25, yeah.
Wow, that's brilliant because of the quality of it and the hand printing and everything. That is just beautiful because, of course, we're not like a big organisation that orders, you know, tens of thousands. So these are very much a niche product, and you will just love wearing this on your shoulder, filled with all of your lovely craft stuff. No, not on your head, Alfie. No. Well, I don't know. I could be an improvement. I didn't mean it, honest. I didn't mean it. Okay, so there we go. So, swiftly moving on. So we have our beautiful Strong Women release today over all of these items. And again, you can have a look at Alfie's special offers that he's doing here, or you can buy individually any of your favourites. So there we go. Lots to play with. Alrighty, so let me just put my pinny on, because you know me, if I don't put my pinny on, then I'm going to end up with paint all over me. And hang on 1 minute while I just organise myself. There we go. Let's get my pinny on so I don't get covered in paint. Okay, so let's have a play then, shall we? Right. So let's go with doing a journal page. Alrighty. So let me just get out all of the stuff that I need for this. And I'm going to use, because I didn't have the fleur-de-lis yesterday or this week, I've had to use this one. Alright, so just bear with the fact that I could have used...
Use that instead.
Well, I can, but then I've got one prepared that's actually dry. But okay, we'll go with this. We'll go with this and we'll try. All right. And we'll see that we'll do it a different way. All right, so let's have a go at this. So I think I would like to use some of our Vivids here. So I'm using these Vivid refills, okay? I know they are such a favourite of mine. And they just work so beautifully. They're a translucent ink, water-based, and they're fabulous.
So Bridget's just asked, will these stamps be on the show Monday, or can we buy them now?
No, they're not going to be on the show on Monday. That's something different. And yes, you can buy them now. Ella actually has put them on the website now for you. Sorry, just having a little sip of...
Yeah, so it's different products, did you say that, on Monday?
Yeah, totally different products there. Okay, so I think I might use a sponge. So a little dab of that. Oh, look at the colour. The colour is just gorgeous. So this isn't going to be that neat, but that's okay. We're not looking for really, really neat, because you'll see in a minute we're going to do some, we're going to make it drip.
Sarah's asked, are the bags limited edition, or will they always be available to buy?
They are limited edition because we will only be selling them obviously for this year, and we can have them reprinted, but they will only be available for the next for this year basically.
And she's also asked, what's on Monday?
What's on Monday? Oh, you'll have to wait and see.
No, well, you can.
Can we tell them?
No, but you can explain what's happening on Monday.
Oh, right.
Don't know.
Okay, so we are moving over to Hobby Maker TV, and we're really excited about that. And the great thing is that you can watch it on Hobby Maker's website. You can watch it on Sky, Freeview, Virgin, YouTube, and Facebook. So you've got lots of choice there, and we will be on live at 3 p.m. and 6 p.m. And we will be launching some new steampunk stamps and products, and we will also be showing the first version or first release of steampunk stamps as well. There we go. Oh, that's gorgeous, isn't it? So with me using such a wet product and an open sponge, you don't get a really sharp image like you would if you were using a stencil brush, but that's what I want. I want it to be like that, okay? Because then, let me just get some paper to catch this. There we go.
So Sarah says about creating craft offering clear pay. Not sure. I think the big thing about Hobby Maker is the postage.
Yeah, I must admit I do love the free postage. Not free postage, it's just what, sorry, I'm trying to concentrate on this and talk at the same time, I do beg pardon. So they do have one postage per day. So the brilliant thing about that is that from midnight for 24 hours, you can buy whatever you want and you'll only be charged one postage, okay? So that means that they only take the money at midnight. So if you buy something, for example, on a repeat on maybe 1 o'clock in the morning, you buy something, the postage is £3.95, and then the next day in the afternoon or on Sewing Street, you buy something at 11 o'clock the next day on Sewing Street, the postage is £3.95, but you don't get charged for that. You've already bought something, so it's £3.95. You buy something at 6 p.m. and the postage is £3.95. You don't get charged for that either. And basically, they don't take the money out of your account until midnight. So that means that all of your purchases will be taken out of your account at midnight and you'll only pay one postage. That's £3.95. So it doesn't matter how many items that you buy, it's just £3.95. Okay, and I love that. I love the fact that you're not going to be charged, postage on everything that you buy. Okay, so I've got that running nicely, which is what I want. So that's why you can see that I didn't want it to be too clean, as it were. Okay, let me just put that to dry. And I'm just going to use this to see whether I can get another image out of it. Probably not, because it's not wet. Let me just wet it. Because you know me, I like to use every last bit. Just do that with my rag. Oh, nice. Like that as a background. That's jolly good. Okay, let me just dry this off with my supercharged heat gun. There we go. Because I did have one already made, you see, with the diamond. So I'm just going to stamp this with some stitch squares. Let's just use this one, shall we? And let's go with black VersaFine. Okay, and let me just check which way around it is. Make sure that I am doing it the right way around. And this is just really to give me a little bit of a background on here. That's good. And this one can go wherever actually. Yep, like that. I love these squares. I think they work so well. This is Stitch Squares. You can get this off the website. I think I might just come in with one of my favourites. Collector's Edition number 36 Grunge Numbers. This has got to be quite a favourite of mine. Okay, so let's have this. Just going off grid a little bit there. And you can see really faint. I like that if you stamp numerous times. Let me just bring this in a little bit. Sorry about the camera moving, but that's a little bit better for you. There we go, you can see better there. All right, so yeah, I think that's good. That's good. I don't think we need much else there. Quite like the idea of using these borders. These borders are really nice. And this is from the Stitch Square as well. So we could just put a little bit of a border on this corner. There we go. And let's have a little bit here as well. Oh, okay, it's all right, it worked. Why do I always go off piece when I'm actually doing this? I really don't know. So if you like squares, that's Stitch Squares. I actually have a Stitch Circles as well. And yeah, I did do them on the sewing machine. Okay, that's that. Now, let's get my beauty out. So I'm going to use Florence. And I'm going to use a super smooth card, because when you've got something with lots of black in there, it just looks really good if you use a super smooth card. Move that out of the way. Let's move that a little bit out of the way. So I'm actually not going to use a black with this. I'm going to use a really dark brown. This is called Fallen Leaves. Unfortunately, we don't have that on the website at the moment, but hopefully it'll be back in stock soon. So I always over ink it. Why do I always do that? Anyway, it's going to be cut out, so that doesn't really matter. So I'm going to just put it down in the corner here, because as I say, I'm going to cut this out. Oh, isn't she gorgeous? See how I've over inked that? But that's fine, because she's going to be cut out anyway. Let's put this away, and let's have a little bit of embossing powder on here. Just chuck it on. I'm just going to put this away, because I don't want to put my brand new shirt in that ink, because I know what I'm like. Okay, let's move it up. Carter. Hi, good morning. Thank you very much for ordering the bundle. That's brilliant. And then, hi, Karen. So I've cut this out, okay, and I've cut off all of the little tendrils, all right? The reason being is that when you come to pop it on here, you can actually put all those extra details on. So you can do this with lots of different stamps. If they've got, you know, like butterflies with the tendrils coming off and the little antennae, that's always a good one for this technique. So basically, let's just stamp this in the middle where it's going to go. There she is. Excellent, because she's going to go over the top there, and you've got all the lovely little tendrils of hair coming out still, and you don't have to cut it out. All right, so what I'm going to do is use, let me put this away before I lose it. There we go, and just clean that off a wee bit. So let me just show you how I did the skin. Okay, so this is matte. Normally you wouldn't want to use a matte paint, okay, for this, because it covers up the black areas. But what I'm going to do is use plenty of water. So I've got my paint mat here. I'm just going to use a teeny weeny bit of the fair I've got here, but any of the skin colours will work. We've got fair, porcelain, warm beige, beige, warm tan, and then we've got some darker ones that were already there, which is like hot cocoa, which is a nice warm brown. So there's lots of different skin tones there. Okay, so we've actually mixed that with plenty of water. Get some more water there, because the beauty is that you can layer this up. And then I'm just going to go over the skin here, and because we've actually used an embossing powder, it does stop it from covering up the lines as well, the line work. So I'm just going to go all the way over here and stop where her t-shirt starts. There we go. So as simple as that. Now, because it's a super smooth card, it soaks in, okay, so just be aware of that. And then I've got my Vivids here, and let me just reactivate these. You just need to put some water in with them just to reactivate them when they dry out. And I'm just going to, I don't think you can hear that, but that's Daisy in the background sighing. Happy dog sounds. So the tiniest amount of Will Scarlet gives you a lovely lip and cheek colour. So with this one, just get yourself a paper towel, okay, and then let's just put a little tiny dot of colour on her lips and then dab it off. And the same with a cheek colour. So just put a little bit on and then dab it off, and that way you can just add a hint of colour without, you know, it going really dark. Okay, that's good. Put a little bit there, maybe a touch on her nose. There we go. Okay. And then I just want to go over it again, just with a teeny weeny bit of the skin colour again. Lots of water. There we go. That smooths that out. Excellent. Okay, that's good. And then you can just paint in the rest as normal. So I'm going to use the same blue for her t-shirt here. There we go. And then for her flowers, I'm just going to do a little bit of yellow on these flowers, and then I'm going to come in with a tiny bit of scarlet, and I'm just going to drop the colour in and just let it run and let it go wherever it wants to go.
Anne's just asked if these will be available at the Leeds Dirty Weekend next weekend.
Yes, they will. They will indeed.
To just remind people about that, maybe.
Yeah. I think we do actually have some spaces left, because this is a brand new Dirty Weekend, because we had people asking, could we please do one in Yorkshire? So of course we oblige, and it's in Leeds next weekend. It's a Dirty Weekend, which is 2 days, and it's actually a really brilliant project as well. We do a book and a shelf unit, and it's just fantastic, and it's great fun, and it's really good laugh and giggles, and it's just brilliant. So please join us. Details on the website under events, under live events, and yeah, it's just gorgeous. So please join us. It would just be amazing if you do. So I've already coloured one, taken a little bit more time over it, put some colour in her hair, but I quite like the pale one as well. So we're just going to, so yeah, please join us at Leeds. It's going to be an amazing weekend, and if you want us to come back to Leeds, then come and see us. We will also have our pop-up shop, so yes, we will have these stamps and lots of other goodies available as well.
And the new stuff that's on Monday.
Oh yeah, and the new stuff that's on Monday as well. We will be bringing those, and the bags as well, so we'll have all of those as well available for you. And if you can't join us actually on the weekend itself, you can pop into the pop-up shop and just come and have a little bit of a spend if you want to treat yourselves. So just check out, where exactly are we, Alfie? Can you remember which hotel we're at in Leeds?
Now you're asking.
While he frantically finds out. So she looks fantastic on there. I've just stuck her down with some grab and go, and just hold it down for about 5 seconds, and then it's good to go. Let me move that out of the way, because again, I know what I'm like.
So it's the Holiday Inn at Garforth.
There you go, Holiday Inn at Garforth. So, what am I like? Honestly. Okay, I'm making it worse. Just making it worse. Okay, so where's my pokey tool? Let's get a pokey tool on this, shall we? No, that's not a pokey tool. Let's use this one. And I've put Friday is my second favourite F word on here in a little label holder. Oh gosh, these are tiny. I've had these for donkey's years, and they've got very, very short legs on them. A little bit fiddly. we go. Let's have that one on there. Oh, it's moving a little bit. And this, I think what I'll do is I'll just secure it with a little bit of grab and go. Let's do that. Okay. There we go. Yeah, I like her. She works. That works for me. That's all I'm going to do with her. I think she's lovely. Right, whilst I grab her, Alfie, whilst I get the next one out and just clear my desk, could you just take over, put a face on?
Put a face on.
Yeah, put your face on.
Face on.
And tell people about how they can order.
Yep, so got a dog annoying me here. So we have two bundles. We have the All the Things bundle, which has the 3 stamps, the stencil, the 8x5 stencil, and the large tote bag, heavyweight canvas bag. And the All the Things bundle is saving £23 on the normal retail. So the show price today is £56. And then we've just got a stamp bundle, which is for your 3 stamps that Kay's just shown you. And the saving on that is about £7, £39 normally, £38.97, and the show price today is £32. So those are both available in the latest releases section of indigoblue.com. You can obviously buy all of the things individually as well. So stamps, £12.99, the tote bag, £25, and the 8x5 stencil is £4.99.
Yeah, great. Thank you very much. That's really good. Really good. Thank you very much. Right, so I did this, prepped this last night because I didn't want to spend too long doing backgrounds and stuff. So this is just some Townhouse Teal paint with some gesso, and it's just rolled on with a brayer and left to dry. I did actually put a mask in it as well, just to get some texture. I'm going to use Flora as well because I think she is beautiful, and let's just stamp her out so you can see how gorgeous she is stamped as well. And with this one I'm going to use Versify the sepia. Before I carry on, I've just got to wash my hands a little bit because I've got blue ink all over me, so just bear with while I just wipe my hands a little bit. Okay, so a little bit of Versify sepia, and let's just get, so when you've got stamps with lots of black in them, or areas where the ink is going to go, you need to make sure that your ink pad is nice and juicy. And luckily I do actually have refills, you know, refill ink, so I always give them a little bit of a top up.
So Sarah's asked, is it possible to just join the Sunday session?
Unfortunately it's not, because it is definitely a 2-day, because we what we do on Saturday gets finished off on the Sunday. That's the only problem with that, unfortunately, darling. Yeah. Ta-da! There she is. Isn't she gorgeous? So what I've done is, let's just use my tearing ruler just to give me a good edge. Now I know we can all tear paper, but you know what it's like, you want to get a beautiful torn edge, but you also want it to be straight, and knowing me, it starts off great and then it goes off at a tangent, and then I end up with virtually no image left because it's all just torn away. So this enables me to get a good torn edge, but it ends up being straight. Well, as straight as I can put the ruler on anyway. See, that's lovely, isn't it? That's really nice. And so what I've done is I've already coloured it, because you saw me colour the other one and it's just done in exactly the same way. And then I want to do some layering on this. So she's going to go on there, and you can see that the colours match quite nicely. The orange and the blue are quite opposite each other's. So let's get some scraps of paper. This is what I always do. I bring in loads of scraps. I'd already prepared this because I like the music paper, and I've just punched out a circle there and put an eyelet in. So let's just start putting this together, because lots of people ask me, how do you layer up stuff? Well, basically I just make sure that they're really close together so that you don't have big wide areas. Let's see about, that's quite nice. I picked this out because I've got orange here, so I've got a little stamp there. Let's just layer these up really close together. Let's see then. Perhaps maybe let's have that coming out here. This is quite nice. And I just play around with it until I just like the look of it. Usually take a photo or forget to take a photo and then stick them all down. Okay, so we need something at the bottom. I think I am going to have this at the bottom there, like that. I have actually put some foam pads on the back of these as well, just to lift it up so that it's not completely flat. We need something there, I think. I wonder whether that will go. Yeah, I think that's sort of almost there. Okay, so that's definitely going to go on there. Let me stick this down to the bottom of here. Like that. Okay. See how I've put some fat foam, not fat foam, some sticky foam on the backs of there, just to lift it up a little bit. And then this can come in here, and then this can come in there. So I'm not sticking the whole thing down, let it just do its own thing. Now this was gonna go about there, wasn't it? And then this can go on top. Yeah, okay. But then it's a bit weird at the top there, so maybe just pull a bit of that out. And let's have that coming out of there. Quite like that just peeking out. So let me just put a little bit of glue there. just down the side. This is sorry, silk. And let's just pop this on here. Yeah, I think round about there. Oh, I didn't stick that one down, did I? And let's just pop that round about there, methinks. Let's have this one. You know what? I don't actually like that there. Let's have that up here, like so, just to fill in that little gap there. There we go. Yeah, so layered up. Nice. She's lovely, isn't she? So, thank you very much. There we go. So we have Flora. She comes with I don't have ducks in a row. I have squirrels and they are everywhere. Which is definitely me. Definitely me. We had a hedgehog in the garden last night, not squirrels. Florence. So we've got Florence, who's just delicious. And Mike Deakin, thank you so much for bringing us Not Today. She's beautiful. And of course we have our canvas bag, which I adore, which is a must-have. I mean, really, you've just got to have her. I know, she's just beautiful. And we have the Fleur-de-Lis stencil. Thank you so much for joining us on this Friday morning. I've had a lovely morning playing. Thank you very much. Get on the website, have a look at Alfie's special offers here, or just treat yourself to your favourite. And I will see you. I'll see all my art journalers tomorrow, because we've got another art journaling course tomorrow. Can't wait for that. We're doing masterboards, and that's going to be really good fun. You've still got time to join us if you want to. Just go on the website to virtual events and sign up for our art journaling course. And then I will see you at 11 o'clock on Monday morning at Hobby Maker. Yay! Okay.
Monday afternoon.
Oh, Monday afternoon.
3 and 6.
3 and 6, there we go. No, we have to be there in the morning. But yeah, 3 and 6. Okay, guys, thank you so very, very much for supporting us. We really appreciate it. Thank you so much, Karen, Teresa, Vanessa, and Bridget, and everybody else who's joined us today. Lots of love to you all. Have a lovely weekend and make it crafty. Bye.